Imagine standing alone in the wilderness. No food, no water, only the scorching sun and the chilling whispers of the night. Your body weakens, your mind races, and in your most vulnerable moment, a voice calls out, offering power, comfort, and control. But at what cost? This is the battle that Jesus faced, not with swords or armies, but with the greatest deceiver of all time. For 40 days and 40 nights, Jesus wandered the wilderness, a journey of solitude and trial. He was hungry, weary, yet unwavering in faith. This was not merely a time of fasting. It was a battle of the spirit, a confrontation with the very embodiment of temptation itself. In the barren desert, Lucifer approached him, his presence as subtle as the whispering wind, yet his words carried the weight of deception. He questioned Jesus' suffering, suggesting that if he truly was the Son of God, he could simply turn stones into bread. But Jesus knew that man does not live by bread alone. He understood that faith is not about satisfying physical hunger, but trusting in God's provision. Lucifer did not relent. He took Jesus to the highest pinnacle of the temple in Jerusalem, urging him to leap, for surely the angels would catch him. The temptation was not about physical survival, but about proving divinity through spectacle. Yet Jesus refused, knowing that faith is not tested by demanding signs from God. Finally, Lucifer revealed the world in all its splendor, offering its kingdoms and power in exchange for worship. It was a promise of earthly dominion, an easier path free from suffering. But Jesus knew his purpose was not to rule as an earthly king, but to fulfill God's will through sacrifice. He rejected the offer, declaring that only God is to be worshipped. With that, Lucifer departed, his attempts to corrupt the Son of God having failed. Yet, he did not consider this defeat. He knew that the world itself would become his greatest weapon. He foresaw betrayal, suffering, and the ultimate crucifixion. But what he did not understand was that through that suffering, Jesus would achieve victory beyond any earthly measure. Jesus left the wilderness not just as a man who had resisted temptation, but as a Savior who had chosen the path of sacrifice. His journey was set, leading to the cross, where the battle for humanity's soul would reach its climax. The struggle was not over, but the choice had been made. The will of God would prevail,